Because I love you, my Boklahoma gang, so much, and because I have a terrible Bannerlord addiction, I fired up yet another playthrough of the great Bobo Khan. Made a video on the Bannerlord 1.3 patch, and I said there are two major problems, loot and bandits. You can see right here in the 1.3.1 patch notes, the loot bug has officially been squashed. And I gotta tell you, the change is pretty dramatic, because in no time at all, I had a rowdy group of ruffians. It got bloody out here on the steps. And young Bobo took his lumps. Oh my God, there are just bandits everywhere. But with the loot bug squashed, it didn't take any time at all to get the Bolden Horde back up and running. And we just started that rogue life again. You know how we do it. We just found these Empire caravans, and then we just put them in the love hug. My favorite thing about the loot changes is it finally made caravans worth it again. Now I want to remind all my Bannerlords that no matter how much Taleworlds buffs up the loot, there is nothing more OP in this game than smithing. Smithing is the most overpowered cheat code in all of Bannerlord. You get to print as much money as you want and get 2 free attribute points. I don't care what you do. You can leave it the way it is or you can nerf it. But smithing is one of the most powerful cheat codes in this game. Hit clan tier 1 and I'm like, might as well get on a Merc contract so I get that money flowing too. But the Khuzait are not at war. And I mean, I waited for a little bit and they still weren't at war. And I got mouths to feed, so I got to go find some work. Good news is, right next door, the Northern Empire was in a massive shitstorm fighting the Western Empire and Sturgia. And honestly, the Khuzait had roughed them up pretty good. So they were leaking, and they offered me a pretty nice contract, 190, pretty good. You grab yourself a nice Merc contract and dive into that bandit apocalypse, and you can start getting yourself some gear and goodies real quick. As fate would have it, I ran into a kindred spirit in the tavern. Meet Mizium the Mad, a Khuzait companion with high roguery. And my man here is going to help me set up an alleyway. Come on, fella. Oh, look at the nice pottery from the pottery shop. I really like that. Okay, looks like there's about 5 dudes here. So that'd be 5 on 2. Not impossible, but very unlikely without some cheese involved. And you know, Brother Boklahoma doesn't do the cheese, where I run away from him and kite him around town while I kill him one at a time. Gonna stand my ground like a goddamn man. Over here at the waterfront, looks like we only got a pack of 3. So I think this is gonna be the play. You ready, big guy? I'm loving that haircut. I don't take orders from you, motherfucker. That a boy? I told you. And I don't love this guy. He's got that dog in him. And now we're taking over the alley. And I'm putting you in charge, big guy. Nothing better for farming roguery than setting up that alleyway. And then we got to work running and gunning with the loot changes. These caravans are just little ATMs running around the map. And I've been making some withdrawals. Back in 1.3, it took forever just to get up and running, but here in 1.3.1, I'm diving into NARS like Scrooge McDuck. I ran into Monchug during peacetime, and I just floated the idea, how would you feel about me marrying your daughter? And he's like, oh, I could come up with about 85,623 reasons why it might be a good idea. And I said, absolutely no problem. And so I got married early, very early, to the Khan's daughter, because I have great ambition. God, I love this girl. All she does is kick ass and put out airs. Soon as I can get her a Khan's coat of plates, I'm going to. Gonna farm it up. I'm gonna deck this girl out. She's been doing it the right way. Right after I get married, a messenger arrives. It's Big Daddy Lou Khan telling me he loves the work I've been doing and he wants to make me a part of the Northern Empire team. And I'm thinking I'm making a ton of money. We've got some great momentum going. Why mess with a good thing? Let's do it. And so I joined the Northern Empire. He gave me a really nice sword too, but I already have this axe, which I kind of prefer in field battles. Can I wear it as... Oh, I could use it as a civilian. There we go. Okay. Well, that's nice. This Imperial helmet is so badass. If I had that helmet, I would never take it off. I'd wear it while I was making love. Should give you like a plus 2 or 3% chance to have a boy if you're wearing this helmet. We head over to the Western Empire lands to stir up some trouble and start making a name for ourselves. And I want to get a ton of influence because I want to take over a bunch of Khuzait towns and make them my own. And look what I found out here on the Western Empire plains. Brother Garios and what I'm guessing is a pack of Empire recruits. That setting sun, God, that's in my eyes. I'm going to have to put some blackout under in my eyes. I can't see shit with that layer. And what we want to do is we want to focus on these archers and cavalry first. Oh, there's Garios right there. I'm going in. Come here. Come here, you piece of shit. Get out away from your girlfriends over here, huh? Come here. Come here like a man. Ah, you coward. Poor Garios. Just didn't have the army. One of the greatest pieces of loot in the game, an enemy faction leader. And I'll tell you one thing that you never do with these guys is let them go. Now, obviously, we could ransom him for a nice payday, especially if I throw the rest of my prisoners on top of it. However, my long-term goal at this point is to build up a ton of influence so that I can build a huge legion. When a war kicks off with the Khuzait again, I want to be able to put together a giant army and start taking some fiefs I want. With that in mind, sometimes a better thing to do is to come into the dungeon and just donate the prisoners. You'll see that I get some influence, and that's good. The other benefit to doing it this way is that I'm going to get a massive amount of reputation. And who did I gain all that rep with? Oh, the faction leader that's going to determine who gets the fief. If you need the money, by all means take it. But if you don't, you can get some influence, a ton of relationship, and level your charm by donating prisoners to nobles in your faction. We just kept fighting and farming influence. It wasn't long before we made peace with the Western Empire. And right then, Monchug declared war and he was coming at us again. They sent a giant Khuzait army down to Myzia to take it. But the legions and I met them right there on the plains in front of the town. And my horse archers just sat behind the legions and pumped. And that Khuzait army just got worked. And once we crushed that giant Khuzait army, I knew I had a limited window here to put my plan into action. And that's exactly what I did. And so I spent all that influence and ordered me up one massive legion to come help me take Makeb. And you can see the Khuzait are already building up armies ready to come crush us. But no pain, no gain. And here we go. Let's get it done, fellas. This is what makes Bannerlords so great. You start off as one little fella, nothing but a sumpter horse and a dream, and you just put in the work, and eventually you got you a big badass legion to help you take an amazing fief. And we are very excited about what's happening here today. There's just nothing like battles in Bannerlord. Sieges are an awesome opportunity to level your athletics. You know, you're usually on horseback, but you can sit right down here and really get to pumping out some damage on foot. Give me a window. Give me a window. I got your back. Sit down. Oh, you want it? Bet you don't. Gotcha. That's why you gotta love the axe, dude. Give it to him. Get the hell out of my feet. God damn it. Did that ram glitch? It always does. Am I gonna die here? Oh no, we're good. They gotta fix this siege shit before War Sales comes in here. I mean, these sieges have been fucked for so long, and now we're bringing in ships, guys. So we gotta get this figured out. That's why I'm glad they got these patches out way before War Sales launched, because we need a lot of work just in the base game before we go adding a bunch of shit to it. Don't get me wrong, this is a good step in the right direction, but there's a lot of work to do. There we go. Well, someone got the door open. Glad I could do it. Despite the glitchy siege, the Bolden Horde conquers, and Makeb was given to me as my first fief. I then put together a smaller army to come up here and take Teep's castle. The combination of level 1 walls, legionnaires, and Khan's Guard make it a pretty easy castle to take. However, the Khuzait have not been real happy with losing it, and they keep sending army after army to retake it. I mean, they are just sending wave after wave at this castle. Okay, one siege tower down. Nice shot. Over here on the catapult. I see you shining. Can we get that other siege tower down? Boy, I'd really like to. No? That sucks. Here, let me load you up real quick. I got you, big guy. Load ammo. Send it. No, that didn't do it. Shit. This isn't good, guys. Not good at all. Oh, God. I did not want that siege tower up here. Got some ammo we can throw at it? What if we just throw shit at it? Does that hurt it? Oh! Look at the power of Bobo Khan, huh? Oh, those biceps. That's what you can't believe. So I go from no fiefs to having Makeb and Teep's Castle both as fiefs. Fantastic. But I'm going to tell you what's going to happen right now is that it's going to be peaceful over here, and then Lucan and his armies are going to go start a war with the Western Empire or Sturgy or Britannia, and they're all going to be over here in the West, and then Monchug's going to declare war, and it's going to be me holding the fort down. So we got to get to going. I know a lot of people are coming back to Bannerlord with the new patch, and I just want to remind everybody, if you've got a project, say these fortifications here, 63 days, that's a disaster. And that's with money in the tank. One thing you can do is you can put an engineer in there, and he's going to knock it down to 43 days. Another thing you can do, kingdom policies, castle charters. Let's do that. This way we get a little federal funding for our castle projects. With a little help from an engineer and a policy, we cut the time in half and we'll have the level 2 walls up in no time. I saw someone say in the comments, companions suck. Let's take a moment to talk about companions. It's been the standard of Mountain Blade games that taverns are where wanderers and mercenaries go to find work. And I have no problem with that at all. The only problem I have with finding companions at the tavern is that it's the only way to find companions. And the gameplay it leads to is having to constantly run around and play tavern lottery, hoping to God you can find a companion you can use. I think we need to expand on ways to find and acquire companions. And most certainly another way that it needs to be able to be done is to organically find guys in your warband that are talented. We have random events that happen all the time. We just need to make some random events where it's like, hey, after this battle, this guy seems to have a knack in scouting or medicine or quartermaster, whatever. And the way you balance it is you have the ones that you promote from your warband have less stats than the ones you recruit at the tavern. So it's easy to get them, but they're not quite as skilled as the companions you find in the tavern. And they just need to add a bunch more companions. And I'd even like to see some legendary companions that come hella geared, hella skilled, but also just crazy expensive. Also, I think maybe you should be able to leave a post-it somewhere. Hey, if a companion with this skill set shows up, have them reach out. I mean, there just has to be something other than running around tavern to tavern all game long. And however you feel about acquiring companions, I think we can all agree that they take entirely too long to level. The bandit apocalypse is still in full swing. I have no problem with bandits spawning like crazy in war-torn areas where big armies are marching through, villages are getting raided, big battles are happening. I absolutely agree that bandits should be thriving in that environment. The problem is you also want to be able to bring peace and stability to a region. And right now you can't, because throughout Calradia, there are magical portals. No matter how hard your town patrols try, and no matter how many bandit parties you chase down and kill in your territory, it doesn't matter. As soon as you're done killing them, it's going to spawn more and more and more. It's tedious enough as the player, but the AI is just completely inept at handling the bandit apocalypse. I have no problem with bandits, and I have no problem with lots of bandits. But I don't know about lots of bandits all the time, and there's nothing you can do about it. That sucks. And there's damn sure nothing the AI can do about it, which nerfs the entire game because you're the only guy that's competent at clearing the bandit camps. But one thing I will say, all these bandits have made one perk shine. And in the current Bandit Revolution going on in Calradia, this perk is awesome because I need to get me a badass garrison in this castle as quickly as possible. And look what's right here, a bunch of deserters. So we're going to talk to them and I'm going to say, surrender. And they're going to be like, all right, we give up. And I'm going to say, you're going to earn your lives back by serving under my command. Look at this. Got some nice high tier troops here. And then we're going to take these guys right in, manage garrison. And look, we just dump them in there. There we go. And I'm riding around like Paul Revere. The Khuzait are coming. The Khuzait are coming. Trying to find volunteers that I can shove in that castle. Anybody that's got a sticker of bows going in there. Also got to get Makeb up. What do we got here? Garrison of 163. That is unsat. Come on, we got to start getting people in here, guys. And these walls are decent, but I think we might need to kick them up a notch. Boom. There we go. Level 3 walls. And now look what's happened. Exactly what I told you was going to happen. War with the Western Empire kicked off again, and now Lucan has dragged all of his legions to this front. And guess what happened immediately once they all got over here and set up siege? Bonchuk declares war. What do you think he's coming for first, folks? God damn it, Lucan. I told you. I told you guys, you can't all leave. You can't go. I voted no against the war in the West because I knew that they were going to get here. And then those other two guys, they didn't even make it, dude. They came right. I mean, he declared war and put this army together right up here in front of my castle and marched it down. He is not playing. All right, fellas. We got a lot of killing to do, so stay loose. Where's the stables at? I'd like to put my horse up back here in the back. I don't want to get hurt. Right here. Is this a stable? There we go. Put it in there. Well, I'll get someone to come open that up for you, big guy. You stay put. How cool is this game? Running around in these big castle defenses and stuff. You gotta love a good siege defense. Come on. How we doing up here, guys? We pumping them? Ah, fuck. That's a shit ton. Hey, catapult. Make sure you're taking out numbers. All right, boys. It's about to get blue collar. So proud of you guys. Huh? You ready, champ? Huh? Get checked up. Gonna fuck these kids up. Come on, here we go. Let me at them. Let me at this one right here. Gonna re-enable the UI real quick, and we're gonna come right here into the murder hole. Just start doming these kids right here. Take your time. Breathe through your nose. This is gonna be a hell of a shoulder workout, I can tell you that. Oh God, they're going back and forth. It's a dance of men in there. Don't want to hit my own guy. Oh, they're filling back up. Okay, round 2. Here they come, fellas. Oh, what the? Oh, we sent them running, Oklahoma gang. So proud of you boys. Yeah. Oh, God, I was not sure about that one. Okay, we just crushed a giant Khuzait horde on our walls, and we're pretty much unscathed. Now what we're going to do is make them pay for it. Are you kidding me? Level 1 walls? I'm tempted to go hot right now. If they get this siege camp, I'm talking... What's he saying? Oh, look here. Now the Khuzaits want peace. Go, 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 go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Go, go, go. Everybody go. Don't worry. I'll be with you every step of the way. Oh, shit. Look out. Oh, my man. It'll be okay. We'll get some morphine. I'll be right back. We're in. We're in. Keep it going, fellas. How we doing over here on this side? What are we walking into? Oh, a shitstorm. Nice. Shit, shit, shit. All right. I see what the problem is. Oh, get cover. Get cover. And then we got to start pumping these guys down. And see, this is the nice part about being hooked up with the Legion, is no one does this part better. Look at this, huh? And then all my beautiful horse archers are out there. We're gonna get done here, and I may have taken some casualties, but I Probably didn't take that many. I mean, we probably lost a few in the shootout, but... And it looks like the Bolden Horde's got thief number 3 coming up. Dude, how can you not love this game? Look at that. Oh, God. What a glorious siege. 1.3 is a great step in the right direction, but we got a lot of tuning up that needs to happen. So the loot bug is fixed. We'll see what else gets addressed moving forward. But I hope that they get to working on this thing and cranking it out and really tuning it up to something nice. Because I think one of the greatest frustrations with Bannerlord is just what it could be if it was given the TLC that it deserves. And let's hope it's going to moving forward. Time will tell. Oklahoma out.